School have told me if I don't pay the fees, they are going to tell me to go home. My visa will be denied and cancelled. At that stage of who sent me up, I was crying. And if you know you cannot cope, I will need you to go back and then come back and resume September. I'm like, Nibo. I'm like, go to where? I'm not going anywhere. I'm here and I'm here to stay. That's I told them that I'm from Nigeria. We are here. We rugged things. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time watching my video, from today henceforth I'm your favorite YouTuber. My name is Lara Montayo, and if you're an existing subscriber, my besties, welcome back to another episode. Anyways guys, I need you to please like, subscribe and comment. Without wasting time, let's get right into this video. Guys, today I'm just here to gist you, to be honest, and that's why I'm just like this, because we are here to gist. How? I've got a lot of questions. Like, everybody have asked me, how has your life been in the UK so far? What have you been up to? What is going on? Guys, I'm just here to tell you one big truth, that I was depressed at the point. I think I was depressed for about 4 months or 3 months, thereabout. Why was I depressed? You will find out in this video. If it's something like you want to hear, I need you to watch to the end and make sure you share the video. That's on period. Guys, it's good. You know, I was excited when I was relocating. I was happy that I'm starting a new life. I'm now a big girl. Being a big girl is a difficult life. It comes with a lot of responsibilities, you know. If you've been following my video, you've been seeing when I'm writing like my school fees is 22.5. That was what was making me depressed. School fees payments. And that's why you need to watch the video where I said cheap schools you can apply to. You need to apply to those cheap schools. Don't go to, if you have the money, yes, it's good to go to some good schools if you have the money. But if you don't break the bank. Cut your clothes according to your size. I said that. Yes. So yeah, I was depressed. So when I got into like the UK, I had to isolate for 1 week because of COVID, and I didn't collect COVID vaccine because I'm scared. I don't know if I had phobia for the vaccine, but I just did not want anything that would cover my life at the end of the day. So I didn't collect the vaccine. So I was like, God, it was already boring to me. Staying 1 week inside the house and not seeing anywhere, because normal when you go to a new place, the first thing you want to do is to do what is to check everywhere and see what is going on. But me, my first 1 week was indoor because I had to isolate. And then when I came outside, I had meetings with some of my course director, and they were telling me, oh God, Beatrice, you came late. You just came 5 weeks into the semester. You have a lot of things to do, and if you know you cannot cope, I will need you to go back and then come back and resume September. I'm like, Nibo. I'm like, go to where? I'm not going anywhere. I'm here and I'm here to stay. I told them that I'm from Nigeria. We are here. We rugged things. I can cope. They're like, okay, that's fine. You can cope, then continue. But to be honest, I could not actually cope, because it was a lot of things for me to put in my head in 5 weeks. Especially something that I actually did not even have an idea about. I did biochemistry in my undergraduate, and I'm coming to do masters in biomedical engineering. Guys, there are 2 different things. I don't know anything in the course, but I had to do what I got to do. And at the same time, school was also reminding me, you need to pay your school fees balance, because before I came here, I only paid 2,000. That was the deposit. I had £20,500 left. I was depressed. How do I want to pay 20,500? How do I want to focus on school? It was so bad for me. And then yes, you guys have also asked me, who am I staying with? I'm staying with my family members, and that was a good thing. I didn't have to pay for house rent or anything, because I'm home away from home. I'm in my family. So the only thing I needed to focus on was my school fees. Yeah. So I sat down, I cried for several nights. I'm like, who sent me work? But one thing I need you guys to know is there is no change that don't have to go through difficulty. I don't know if that English made sense, but you need to come out of your comfort zone, unless you just forever remain there. And I'm glad I made that step, because imagine if I never ever did it, then I might literally have not discovered some things about myself, because it made me to actually know some things that I can do, and some things that, oh, I wish I never did them, while growing up. So you need to come out of your comfort zone. Fast forward, I did not work. I was focusing on school, because if you did not pass, you will not get post study, because part of the requirement to get a post study visa is you need to meet all the requirements of the school. So if the school have told you, hey, this girl did not pass, so oh, there's no need, why are you staying for? So I needed to pass. So I had that one thing in my mind. I'm like, God, how do I want to do this thing? So I wasn't working for the first 4 months. I was focusing on school. So when I was done with my first semester in May, and that was when I started to apply for jobs. And I was supposed to apply for care jobs, but my brother was like, you know what, you can't do care, go and look for another job. I'm like, they say that I cannot get any other job, but that is only care. My brother was like, who told you? Go and find other job. I decided to do what? I lost my CV. I started applying for job. I'll see some job, they'll say, unfortunately you can't get the job, unfortunately you can't. I'm like, why am I just getting unfortunately means people are actually correct. You can only do care job. I'm not even saying care job is bad, because care job is one of the jobs that can actually pay like your fees in time, because they pay high. They pay £15 per hour, £20 per hour. Imagine you working, because you can only work 20 hours a week. Imagine you paying £15, £20 per hour. You will quickly pay your fees, maybe that way, even though you have to pay some other bills, but at least it's a stepping stone to actually doing it. So I was like, I was already giving up. I was frustrated. I was so frustrated that I don't think I can keep up. When will I even get a job? And that was me. And my school is still disturbing me, saying, hi Beatrice, you have an outstanding payment. You need to pay up your fees. You need to do this. You need to do that. So many messages every time that, oh, you feel like, who send me work, safe. I was at that stage of who send me work. I was crying. And then there are people, there are family and friends who expect you that you need to call them every day, when they don't even know what you're facing. Like, you see some people saying, you ignore my message, you do this, you do that. I'm like, I wish you can understand, but to be honest, nobody can understand you the way you understand yourself. Just do you, because at the end of the day, you can't please people. Even when you try to please them, they don't even know that you please them. And that was the realization I came up to, and I just started to, I started feeling relaxed a bit, because I wanted to get into contact with friends. I wanted to explain to them, but nobody understand though. Guys, I did not give up. What I did was, I had to reconstruct my CV in a very professional way, and I started to apply for jobs, and I started to get job offer. I'm not even in care. I started to get jobs, and then I got the bank job I'm working at. I told you guys I work with Lloyd, yes. So I got the job, and then they had to go through a series of checks for 1 month. I was even giving up again at the point that I think this job is not for me, because they did not say anything. Today they'll just tell me send this, tomorrow they tell me send this, tomorrow send that. I gave up. I'm like, you know what, I beg, let me go and look for another job. Before I finally heard, you know what, come and take the job. They just told me congratulations. I'm just saying it like that, but it was like that for me. I'm just interpreting it the way it was in my head. But they're like, congratulations, you can now fully resume by blah blah by this time, this and that. Because I was tired, guys. I was emotionally downcasted. I'm like, this was not what I was told. I felt it was going to be so easy and smooth. If anybody's telling you it's going to be easy, they are lying. They are lying, because it's not going to be easy, because you're just trying to start a new life. It's just like, when you're moving from a new house to another house, the way it is now, you have to buy some new things. You have to, that I feel like that is just the way it is generally. More or less, you move in cities or move in country, it's different. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be frustrating. That was how it was. And then I got the job, and I started to work. I know and then I had to work, and then I had to school, and then I still have to come back and still talk to family. It wasn't easy for me. And then, guys, you'll not believe that my second semester was my dissertation. I kept my own in dissertation, and then I was told I plagiarized. And I'm like, how did I even plagiarize? Because I my my dissertation was like on human microbiome. So there are so many bacteria I cannot change. But I think my dissertation is under review just now. So you guys should just pray for me that at the end of the day they will see that I really did the work myself. Because when I checked it, I saw that it was more of these bacteria and organisms that I can't change. Who want to change streptococcus, or who want to change bacteriophyte, or all those things, all these medical things? I can't. But yeah, I'm gonna give you guys the good news if I fail or if I pass. But I'm just being hopeful that I'm going to pass it though. But now I'm in my third semester, and I'm gonna just show how the second phase of depression started. So when I resumed for this third semester, I still had 17,000 to pay. Are you guys gonna believe that as of September I've not even paid my fees? I don't want to say I was relaxed, but I was also trying my best to see if I was going to be able to pay. And then I had to use Form A to like pay my fees as well, which was delaying before I knew that using UBA. If you are watching my video and you want to do Form A, use UBA. To be honest, guys, UBA assigned my Form A to me in 2 weeks. I don't know if it was God or the laws doing, but they were fast. And I've had 2 other friends I've had to tell to use UBA, and they answered them in 2 weeks. So to be honest, so I can just advise I use UBA. And I'm going to drop a video like 3 days or 4 days after this video to explain how to go about Form A process. Yeah, I'll just let you guys how to go about the Form A process. In case you are coming and you want to know how to apply using Form A, I will tell you the step-by-step process on how to do that. As of September, I've not paid my fees, I've not done anything, and the school have told me if I don't pay the fees, they are going to tell me to go home, my visa will be denied and cancelled, and it was a lot of messages I could not hold. I was like, how do I want to do this? And then they kept, I'm going to share some of the, maybe I don't know if it's allowed, but if it's not, I'm going to find out before it's dropping the video if it's allowed. If it's allowed, I'll just post it here. Some of the messages I was getting, you need to do this, you need to do that. I'm like, God, I was crying. I'm praying to God that it should come true for me, and it did. I'm just happy that I did it, to be honest, but it was a depressing phase for me. But yes, guys, we done. I'm much more better. I'm lively now. I'm better. I'm not depressed. As at now that I'm making this video, I feel more relaxed and balanced. That it's time to now really enjoy life and take life the way it is. I'm glad that I'm growing, because anybody that know me, I'm not this calm. I don't know why I'm calm now. I don't know if it's because I'm growing old or adulthood is eating on me, but I'm not calm usually. But it is what it is. Yes, guys, so that's just my depression story. You guys can share yours if you're currently in the UK, and how was it for you, starting life from scratch? How was it like for you having to find a job? How was it like? I'm ashamed of these stories though as time goes on, because I feel like I have a lot of tips for you guys. But I just thank God, because now it's better, and now I'm done with my fees. But I can't tell you, I didn't pay my fees by just the job. Shout out to my dad, shout out to my brother, I love you. Shout out to my family members, shout out to my auntie, shout out to my uncle, shout out to my sisters for asking me for money even when they knew that I was trying to pay my fees. I love you guys. Shout out to my friends, shout out to my YouTube my 750 subscribers. Thank you guys, that you guys were there for me, because one thing that gave me motivation was just posting videos on social media. That was just what was keeping me happy. Even deep down I wasn't happy, because I'm this kind of person that if I don't get what I want, I will not be at peace with myself. So I just wanted to, just be done. I don't want pressure. Just here to tell you that when you relocate and you find yourself being depressed, just be relaxed, because it's going to be over at the end of the day. But the first 5 months might be so tough and difficult. I was there, you might be there, and you might not even be. It might be so smooth for you. But if you are, don't give up, to be honest. Just keep on moving, because I feel like it's normal. You guys have asked me if I'm in a relationship, and or no. Am I seeing somebody right now, and or no? I'm gonna look for a better time to explain those things to you. I used to have a relationship, but things happened. But right now, as I'm watching this video, and or no. But I might have tomorrow. So if you ask me, I might tell you yes. But as of now, it is no. I'm gonna come and do the whole question and answer section maybe some other time, because there are a lot of questions like people have been asking me. I'm going to answer that shortly. Thank you guys for watching the video to the end. Thank you. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment and share this video. We need to hit 1,000 subscribers before my birthday. My birthday is December 30th. You guys should please make my birthday gift what it is 1,000 subscribers. Love you. See you guys next week.